Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and we're on another Sunday walk with Teresa.
I was going like this.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to the White Oak Mountain Trail system. We're going to do this dogwood trail. It's like a mile. It's not very long. So, looks like it starts here and goes around to this other parking lot. And then we walk back down the road to the truck, which is there. It's not ominous or anything. It's like, instead of saying have a nice day, just say enjoy the next 24 hours. I mean, it kind of looks like you're in the forest till you look right there and you see a big structure and another roof and Teresa and another roof right there. And there's the parking lot and Teresa again.
I'm taking your picture.
Oh. Oh, look, here comes trail runners.
Is this a rock climbing wall?
No, it's a bike trail.
No, right there. Look.
Oh, I don't know what that is. It's some kind of adventure thing for the school, probably.
It is rock climbing. I see the holds.
Oh. We've been discussing what we're going to do for a
Theme.
subject. Yeah, a theme. That's a good way to put it. And we've decided we're going to do like a life hack, and then maybe like a favorite restaurant or a favorite B&B or
we're doing
favorite place to go on vacation or something like that.
David said we were doing favorite restaurant and
on this walk. Yeah.
And life hack.
I really like it when you go to a place and the trails are well marked. Wonder which way? This way. What did you just say? Look, we just come up that little slope. You can't even see it on camera, it's so little. But that does go down slope a little bit down through there. And she said,
oh no, here's an up. I can tell it's a little more difficult because that's what it said on the map. Look, you're not even pointing at me. Just getting the edge of my hair.
Uh-oh. A mushroom died in battle.
My life hack is going to be for health. How to stay healthy. And this is what to do. Concentrate on cruciferous vegetables and try to eat like a half pound per day raw. You can put it in smoothies or salads. And when you get hungry in between meals and you need a snack, just always go to either a salad or a fruit and eat as much of the salad or fruit as you want to in between meals to get you over till the next meal, and then eat your meal. And I promise you will feel good. Here is how I know. I fell out of a treehouse when I was 7 years old. It was 3 stories high and I almost died. So it messed up a lot of organs, and my spleen was ruptured, so they had to take it out. Since then, I have been, while I was a kid, sick a lot and in the hospital in the double digits just when I was a kid, like a lot of times. Every time I get a cold, I would get sick. Since doing it, this little plan, I never get sick. I'm around sick people all the time and I catch nothing. I probably have been sick with one cold that lasted 2 days, one time in 2 years. Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Hey. What do you have to say about that? Have I been sick often?
Yes, like every other day the whole time. You're constantly nauseous and complaining about it.
So lying. I'm never nauseous. And I never have a headache or a cold or anything, really. Which is great because then you can do lots of other things with your life instead of having to deal with that. It's just one less worry.
Well, that's Teresa's life hack. My life hack is much simpler and doesn't involve near as much explanation. My life hack has to do with reducing stress in your life. And it's very simple, but so many people seem to fail to do it, including Teresa.
I do not. Okay,
which is,
I probably do.
Whenever you're returning, which is whenever you're returning from a event to home and your gas tank is less than a half a tank, stop then and fill it to the top.
No, I like
it's just as cheap to drive on a full tank as it is an empty one.
No,
it's a lot less stressful.
I like to wait until I forget the next morning. I'm running late, and I rush out the door.
And the light
5 to
comes
10
on.
minutes late, and there's no gas all the time.
She has the little gas pump symbol on her dash flashing at her.
All the time.
It will dramatically reduce the stress in your life.
I'm not doing that at half a tank because they have stopped twice as much. I want to.
She wants to run it completely out.
No, I try to.
Yeah, you do. That's what you just said.
No, my idea is to do it at a quarter tank. Quarter tank, and then it lasts longer.
I like my truck to stay topped off because then I can just get in it and go a long way if I need to without having to be stressed about it. Because my truck, when it's full, will do
Like if
400 or
someone-
500 miles, almost 600 miles full. So at a half a tank, I got 300 miles of capacity.
Like if someone's chasing you, you won't have to stop.
Yeah,
And they won't
the
catch
cops
you.
really hate that because then they think you'll run out of gas for long because they think you drive on fumes like Teresa. And I just keep going and going and going, and then they run out of gas. That usually makes them really super mad though.
David, you wouldn't even know. You haven't even been running from him.
That's true. Coming out here super right after eating, probably not the greatest idea.
No, it's fine because I'm already hungry again. So if I wait after I eat, then I apparently only have like a 30-minute stomach. Because then I'm hungry.
We're pretty sure we're over halfway. The couple with the little girl, they're right there. They have came back after they went and got some kind of weird little scooter for the baby girl, and it's really cool. I've never seen anything like it. It has handlebars for the dad to push and a little single wheel for the little girl to sit on with a seat and a handlebar.
Like a bicycle.
Like a bicycle. So he just pushes her wherever he wants her to go. Okay, the other thing I think we was going to discuss on this little trip was it's kind of like a end of the world scenario. If you could only pick one kind of restaurant to eat at for the rest of your life, what kind would it be?
Are you talking about the favorite one we've ever been to
Nope.
ever, or the one that we go to regularly?
Nope. If you had to pick one kind of restaurant for the rest of your life that you could go in, and none of the other ones, the rest of them are off limits, what kind would it be?
Okay, I have two.
Nope, you can pick one.
I'm going to tell you two.
No.
One is in Miami. Remember that one that had,
You get to pick one.
what was that called? Remember that?
See how she just steps outside the bounds
It was-
immediately?
In Miami, and it was a vegan restaurant.
The one that had the pizza.
Oh, I had filet mignon.
It was at the place where I got the pizza, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
that one was super good.
so,
Super good.
so
It had
it'd be
a
one of
big
these,
menu.
one of these like progressive vegan places where they have food that's vegan, but it's prepared in such a way as it doesn't look vegan.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really like meat, so it was so good. They had a big giant menu, and then the other one would be Southern Squeeze because I eat there almost every day, and they have smoothie bowls and soups and salads and sandwiches and outdoor sitting, and it's super fun. It's good. They have a lot of not cupcakes. What do you call them? Muffins.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
They have a bunch of treat snacks too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh pressed juices, stuff like that.
Ah, look at this. They've built a wet weather crossing for the
Things
mountain
like
bikers and the hikers.
Dogwood is this way.
Oh, look. They've got these little signposts everywhere. Look, it shows us where we are. We went 2/3 of the way better around this trail already. We're almost done.
It's dark in here.
We're heading back to the
Like if
parking
we
lot.
lived here in this trail, we would be in like an enchanted forest because look, it's a sunny, bright, sunny day. And look what it looks like in here.
It's not bright sunny, it's overcast. She
It
just
is
doesn't
not.
realize it.
David, outside of this was so bright and now it is dark. I can't even, I had my sunglasses.
I'm pretty sure all that white stuff through the treetops is the sky and it's not blue.
David,
That's a
look
clue.
at this. This is a clue. I have my sunglasses. I wouldn't have put them on if it wasn't hurting my eyes from the sunshine.
Okay,
And now,
listen. Hear those raindrops?
no, I hear a creak,
I hear the raindrops.
creak.
That's why I brought the SL2 with the 50 milligram 50 millimeter Apo-Cimarron L because it's weather resistant. The Osmo Action 4 is weather resistant. I picked weather resistant gear on purpose because it's supposed to rain this afternoon, and those are clouds.
David, don't cut off the camera right when I'm, because you want to have the last word. David.
I can cut it in post, it doesn't matter.
Look at that. See that creek? That's what I said. That is what you're hearing. Listen to the water. Listen, stand still. See there?
It's two creeks converging.
Told you.
It's not what I hear. Okay, so since Teresa didn't understand the question, even though I said it 2 different times, which was what if there was one kind of restaurant, not one restaurant in particular you want to go to. For me, it was going to be Thai, but I actually think I would prefer it to be Italian, because I really like spaghetti and marinara too. Pad Thai is good, so is spaghetti and marinara.
I didn't know you liked spaghetti and marinara. I mean, I
For
know
real.
No, I know you like it, but I didn't know you liked it more than Pad Thai. So,
I don't like that linguine crap. Flat noodles, I don't know. They don't taste the same.
I'll be picking out a lot of Italian places from now on, because I haven't been picking those because I thought
I don't know where you thought that at.
that, you know, since you only like spaghetti marinara, that it was just something to get. But it wasn't like something you really liked. I thought it was only medium.
It's a pretty neat little trail. They do a lot of maintenance. And just like that, we're at the other end of the trail. See, it's owned by Southern Adventist University. So, you know, this whole trail system you see on this map, tons of mountain biking, hiking trails, all sorts of stuff. You can look up the White Oak Mountain Trail System and get more information about it. And now we just walk back down to the end of this little parking lot, and now over that way is where the truck's parked. We're not far from the truck.
And see how bright it is? Told you.
You see that storm cloud right there? Yeah. That's all overcast storm clouds.
I was looking that way.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's bright.
No, we didn't get 10,000.
What we get?
About 5,000.
This is the wrong way. It's down there. David, look. Down there is our car. David?
You go down there to the truck and wait on me while I go down here and get it and come back and get you.
I'm pretty sure it's down there. Since I'm 90% of the time wrong, I'm going to follow you.
Oh, this is just...
Wrong way. Only when it comes to directions, though. The other things, it's good.
You buy that, right? I don't know what makes Teresa want to be so entertaining on the return to the truck, but she's doing it.
Why are you saying all that? I don't see the truck. Where is the truck?
There she is. Because she can't keep up now.
Yes, I can.
Uh-huh. Now, what was that about the truck?
I don't see it. And
I'll
we're
be
way downhill, and if we had to walk back up that giant hill.
I'll be waiting on that. I'll be waiting on that apology when we get around here to it.
You'll get nothing.
You heard that, right?
Because you're the one that don't know.
I'm the one that don't know. She's the one that doesn't know the name of the road to Chattanooga that she drives on like every day.
Oh, David.
What?
There's the truck over there. Okay, you better be glad you were right, because that's the end. I don't want to walk back up that.
Do you like your crow served microwaved or baked?
No. No, because it is bright out here.
Uh-huh. It's bright. Look, bright, y'all. Look. Bright.
Sneak in there and turn the brightness of this video way up.
She don't know how to adjust nothing. All right, y'all, we're back to the truck. So appreciate y'all following along. I'm gonna show you the one photo I captured and see what you think of it. I really like the tree. That's why I stopped to get a picture of it. The rest of the trail was I mean, it wasn't
Oh, we gotta take
photogenically
our
picturesque. It
picture.
really
from the-
wasn't. And so I waited on something to photograph, and there really wasn't anything.
Ready?
Oh,
set,
we got to get a selfie
Wait a
with an iPhone.
Wait a second.
Oh, look at that big storm cloud in the picture.
David.
So until next time, get your camera out and go take a picture with it, all right? We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.